Hello. Welcome back to another FPL video. It's been a little while. But we are back. I'm going to be releasing weekly, daily content with regards to FPL from now on. We're going into game week 7. This is a team selection video. If you're new around here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Without further ado, well, let's just go straight into it. So first things first, we've got to look at the fixtures for this week's football. We start on a Friday with Wolves versus Crystal Palace. Wolves at home should really be winning this game, although, you know, Wolves have looked a little sloppy of late. A lovely goal from Jimenez put them 1-0 up against Newcastle, only for Murphy to go and curl one around that wall. So Crystal Palace very easily could nab a win here. I'm hoping so. But yeah, we shall see. Sheffield United, Man City. Sheffield United with a horrid start to the Premier League this season. Could they be going down the season? That's what a lot of people are predicting. Manchester City have now got through most of their injuries. De Bruyne is back, hopefully Aguero should be back as well. We could very well see a battering here. Burnley versus Chelsea. Burnley looked pretty solid against Spurs. Didn't really have too much threat going forward. Chris Wood with some great centre forward play, but Chelsea should comfortably win this one. Liverpool versus West Ham. Liverpool with Virgil van Dijk out, Matip out, Fabinho out. What's going to happen with Liverpool? Could West Ham really take advantage here and potentially win? I think this is still like a 3-1 Liverpool. I think Liverpool has still got a firepower going forward, and it could even help them that West Ham will come out and play a bit more, because Liverpool are one of the best attacking teams in the league, if not the world. Aston Villa versus Southampton. I actually can see a fair few goals being scored in this one. Both sides like to attack. Aston Villa debatably have the better defence as well, but I think this game could be like a 2-2, 3-3. I'm going to go with 3-3, plenty of goals. Let's have an exciting game. Newcastle versus Everton. Everton, off the back of a 2-0 defeat from Southampton after they've been playing so well this season, are going to want to fight back in this one. I can see DCL pulling a brace in this one. Let's go DCL 2-0 to Everton. Manchester United versus Arsenal. Potentially the crunch game, the big game of the weekend. I'm going to predict it to be a very boring 1-1. I think it's going to be a lot of hype and not much actual talk on the pitch. Spurs-Brighton. Spurs have been playing very well recently, scoring plenty of goals, and Son and Harry Kane are absolutely smashing it. That partnership, I mean, they're only behind Lampard and Drogba for the best combination in the Premier League of goals and assists between the two players. So Spurs-Brighton, I'm expecting a 3-0 to Spurs. Fulham versus West Brom. Now let's hope this game isn't on the Sky Sports box office, because this is probably one of the worst fixtures of the weekend. I mean, to be fair, it is a crunch game down at the bottom. If either side wins this game, it could really help them in terms of them staying up this season. Then we've got Leeds versus Leicester. As much hate as I've been giving Leeds have come out and looked a very good side, with Patrick Bamford actually looking like a pretty decent finisher this year. Now, against Leicester, with Jamie Vardy back and potentially fit, I think Leeds will struggle. Leeds kind of are not the best defensively, and I think Leicester can get in behind them, and Vardy is going to score plenty of goals if he is fit. So moving on to the team. Firstly, looking at the defence here, we have Martinez in goal against Southampton. I potentially think they are going to concede some goals, but Martinez has actually not gone below 3 points this season. I'm hoping that could continue. If he could pick up a nice few save points and not get battered, then, you know, a 3-4 pointer from him I'll be very happy with. Trent has been very disappointing so far this season, but I'm still not willing to take him out, because as soon as I take him out, he's going to go and bang a 24-pointer. So I will have him in until the very last day, just to make sure, even if he's getting 2 points every single week, I know as soon as I take him out, he's getting a 24-pointer. So I'm keeping him in. Saiss against Crystal Palace. There is potential there for a clean sheet, although you'll see with my team going forward that may not be the best thing for me. Chilwell, I've transferred him in for the next kind of 3-4 game weeks, he looks like a lovely option. You know, Chelsea, the next 3 game weeks, they've got Burnley, I think Sheffield, Newcastle, clean sheets written all over them. Not only that, Chilwell has a very high assist potential and some goal scoring potential as well. Moving into the midfield, and I'm really liking the look of my midfield at the minute. I've got quite a bit of money in the bank, but it is fine because Zaha is smashing it. Grealish looks like an unbelievable player right now. And well, Salah and Son, I mean, they're doing very well as well. Salah, for me, every home game he's going captain. Didn't work last week. However, this week against West Ham, you can very well expect him to score a goal, grab an assist. And Sonny, I mean, when is this man going to stop scoring? That is the question at the minute. He's smashing it. Moving on to the attack, I'm really liking these 3 up front. Calvert-Lewin, Danny Ings and Raul Jimenez. All 3, well, Ings and Jimenez smashing it last week, with Ings getting a 10-pointer and Jimenez getting a 9-pointer. Calvert-Lewin only got 2 points. Not too bothered because most people own him now. However, I would obviously rather him get the points than not, because, you know, even though he's highly owned, you still want the points. But yeah, I'm very confident with Ings and Jimenez that they can do something this week. Jimenez is definitely on the chopping block soon, though, more because I want to rotate players out than I think he's necessarily a bad option. Then looking to the bench, obviously Niall in goal, we're not really going to focus on that at all. Mitchell, he's got that yellow mark on him, whether that is anything substantial. I personally think that Van Aanholt will start the game anyway, and if he's got a little bit of a knock, it sort of will kind of confirm that Mitchell will now be a bench player for Palace for the rest of the season. Berkey, obviously, there is a filler, and same with Dunn. I'm not really expecting too much from the bench. If I had a wildcard now, I probably would have chosen 2 different players. Someone like Basuma or Romeu, who's playing week in, week out. I made a mistake there. And Dunn for Burnley, I probably could have chosen a better player there. But, you know, oh well, we move on. If you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe button.